Hi, it's Sandra here from Create in Spain, and I did say that I would show you how to draw something on the iPad for transferring into Scal to use. Shortcuts a lot for those people who aren't familiar with it. It's software that uses vector images to send things to a cutter to cut out electronically. Okay, so I'm going to use Sketches Pro, and this is the one here. And because I'm using an actual stylus, which is capacitive stylus, I need to simply press on the information button on the bottom, go to stylus and click my stylus on, and it now tells me that it's connected. So I go back to my page and I'm going to choose black for my colour, and you just select a tool. Now I'm going to go for this pen here, and you'll see that along here, oops, I just drew the line. Along there, when you click on the pen, you get various options for the nib. Now I'm just going to go to the right hand corner and click the back because I didn't want that line there. Now it's easiest if you draw in black because Scal recognises it very easily and it makes tracing a doddle. So I want to do some drawing, so maybe I want to do a branch. So I've got a wiggly line and I can just basically sketch on here. So I can make it as I wish and do wiggly lines, and I think, oh gosh, I've made a mistake, so I just press the back button to undo and undo it again if I wanted to, but I'm quite happy with that line. But I want to make it a bit thicker, I think. So I think I'll get my tools back and let me see, maybe I'll go for a brush stroke. Let's see what that one looks like. Okay, and I'm going to take my brush. No, that wouldn't be the one that I wanted. Okay, I'll go back to my pen. There we go, just click on the undo. And go back to my pen, and I'm just going to make that line thicker just by drawing a straight line. And I'm not making it even because branches are not straight objects. And there we go, flick it off to one side, fill in that bit, do a wiggly line there, and so on. And I'm going to put a wiggly line there and another one there. Now you can play around with this to your heart's content, and you can play around with the different tools. But if I want a thinner line, which I would probably do for smaller branches, and just go down a size, and then I can do some smaller ones. And just bear in mind that generally speaking, if you have a join, there is usually a thicker bit at the base of the join. Okay, so I'll make that bit thicker. And I'm going to have another bit going out there. Okay, so I have a branch. Now that was really quite easy. Don't worry about any gaps which are inside, because you're not going to be, in this particular instance, not going to be worrying about the inside of anything. It's just the outside line that I want, because I'm going to use this to make a stamp or to make an embossing folder, if you like. Actually, I'm just going to thicken up this little bit here. That's better. Okay, that was a bit thin. And so there's my branch, and that's easy enough to do. Now I want to make some leaves and I want some flowers. Okay, so I'm going to check my narrower one is on, and I'm just going to make some marks like that. These can be adjusted when you're in shortcuts a lot, but I just want the actual outline. And I want to draw some leaf shapes. Now there's an interesting tool down here, and it's not immediately obvious as to what it is. This thing with all the spots on. This actually gives you a selection of patterns or fills. And if you draw a shape with this, it will become a closed shape and it will fill it with whatever pattern you've chosen. And I've got it set just on black, so that is exactly what I want at the moment. So I'm just going to draw a leaf shape. Ta-da! And I have a leaf. Or I can draw a different sort of leaf shape, like so. And I'm not even going to think about drawing the stalks because I've got a few stalks here already, so I don't have to bother. And I want a leaf shape there. And it is so easy to do this. Now I want some flowers, so I'm going to do a circle for, well, rough circle for my flower, but I'm just going to do sort of daisy-like petals. Ta-da! I love this. I mean, it's just such good fun. It doesn't have to be hyper exact. They don't have to be even shapes because I just want the general gist of flowers. I could draw heart shapes if I wanted to. There we go. And that one, and that one. And if I want it actually filled in, I can just do a couple of shapes on the inside to get rid of the holes. If I don't like what I've done, just go to the undo. There are ways of wiping the complete thing. But yeah, I mean, basically you can do what you need to do. You don't have to really worry about it, and I'm not going to explain all the functions. It does actually have a little button up here with a question mark, and that will actually show you what everything does when you need it. So I'm just going to close off. Let me see, I'm going to have a different shape leaf, I think. I'm going to go for something like this. There we go. What else might I want? Maybe I want some extra twigs, so... Oh no, don't want that because that's a fill. Didn't want that. Okay, let's go back to my pen. And I'm just going to do... no, don't want that one. Go back. Don't want that one either. Don't want that bit, but that's okay. I'm happy with that one. And basically, I just need to then save this, and you pinch to save. And then you can press this button here, down at the bottom. It's obscured by my recording button, so I'm not sure if you can see that. But it's down the bottom in the middle. There's a button that you can click on, and then you can choose to send it to your email. And then once you've done that, you go have a look at the video that I made on the Scal side of this to show you what to do with it when you've got it into Scal. And then you can make your design. Okay, thank you for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.